Hey guys, how's it going? This is Layla with GuitarControl.com, and today I want to show you the intro and the riff of Layla by Clapton. Remember that I have explained the whole thing in two different videos, okay? In the first video I've explained all the lowest part, okay? And this is the second one in which I'll be playing this. And the high riff goes in the basic first pentatonic position, the box position in the 10th fret, okay, and it goes in the second string in the 10th fret. It's a hammer-on from the 10th to the 13th fret with your first and fourth finger, for example, or you can do it with your first and third finger. Okay, it's a hammer-on. Then again, in the first string, this time in the high E, in the 10th fret, it's a hammer-on with your fourth finger in the 13th fret, and then a pull-off. That first it goes hammer-on and then pull-off, okay? Then it goes in the 13th fret of the second string, and the last note goes in the high E in the 10th fret. Okay, you can play that note with a little vibrato there. Okay, so that melody, those notes are exactly the same notes than the notes you played at the beginning, right? But you're playing them like 2 octaves higher, okay? Now, in the first string, in the high E, in the 13th fret, you bend, okay? From the 13th fret to the sound you should have in the 15th fret, that is to go from an F note to a G, right? Okay. Then again you play the F note in the 13th fret, okay? Remember, of course, that you can play it like this. I'm changing the fingers now. It's the same, okay? It's whatever you feel more comfortable with. 13th fret, now you play in the first string in the 12th fret, and then we go to the second string to the 13th fret, and now we can play the next note in different ways. One of them is to slide from the 13th fret of the second string to the 15th fret of the second string, like this, okay? Or we can bend from the 13th fret to the next note of the scale, which is to go from a C to a D, okay? Or we can even do this and play the last note here in the high E, in the first string in the 10th fret. Now you play all this again, the same thing you played before, and the ending is what it changes, okay? It goes like this. Now you go to the next position, that is in the 15th fret of the first string. You bend there from a G note to an A note to the sound you would have in the 17th fret of the first string of the high E. Okay? And now you play the 15th fret in the regular way. Now in the 12th fret, everything in the first string, and now you go again to the second string, to the 13th fret, and now again you can do the same thing we did before. I mean, you can play the next note, which is the D note. You can play it with a bend or with a slide, okay? All together, slowly, would be like this. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Remember that you can get the tabs of all this thing I have been playing by clicking in the video description below. Thank you very much for watching again, and see you next time. Bye bye.